Breaking news, everyone. There is some things going on at Chase Bank, some policy changes that's going to hurt millions of people credit score. Now, there are two things that have changed at Chase, and one happened recently over the weekend. Now, if you are a parent, you may want to be aware of this, that there's a trend going around on TikTok called the Chase glitch.
Nah, I said it's heavy. This is lined up. No, this is elephant. No.
Now, people on TikTok, where a lot of people feel that they can go and get free money from Chase, but a lot of them don't really understand the consequences of this situation. And there's an additional policy change being taken place at Chase. And with Chase, with this policy change, it's going to spread to other banks and even throughout the banking system. It's really going to impact people credit scores. And we're going to jump into this details in this video. Now, if you're new to this channel, we help you no matter where you are in your credit journey, and we're showing you ways to leverage your credit to make money. So if you like that kind of information, please subscribe to this channel, give this video a thumbs up, and hit your notification bell so you can be notified anytime I drop a new video. And I rolled out my new Elite Business Credit Circle. This is for people if you want to find different strategies, how to make money within 30 days of starting the program, and build business credit if you're trying to your business or even have a side hustle and leave your 9-to-5. And if you're a current business owner and you're creating revenue, we have ways to get you funding. Also, we have my elite credit system with my personal credit coaching, and users like Sean went in a matter of 6 months from a 612 credit score, with his credit scores being up over a 770, and now he's at an 803 credit score and moved on to business credit. And at my website, I give you a free hard inquiry removal package, and hard inquiries can get you denied for credit. And we have other packages for purchase for your negative items. Let's get into this news clip so we can see the implication of what's being dubbed as the Chase glitch. Now, here's news reporting from NBC on what's going on with this situation.
Viral TikTok trend that some users are calling a money glitch or free money hack. It's actually having some serious consequences. Here's what it is. It involves people depositing fraudulent checks into their Chase Bank accounts and withdrawing the money before it's flagged. Well, that's actually fraud.
So take notice, what they're doing is depositing money in their own bank accounts, and then they are taking the money out. So if you are depositing money in your bank account without the funds to cover it, that is bank fraud, you guys. So please watch your teenagers, because they might not be aware of this, or those that you know, nieces and nephews in their 20s.
So at the end of August, so just a few days ago, people began saying that they had found a quote unquote loophole at Chase Banks, where they were depositing checks basically in their own name, depositing it into their own accounts. And these were checks for, astronomical amounts, $30,000, $40,000. And they were saying that, Chase will basically front that money while they wait for the check to clear. And so people were withdrawing the money from these fraudulent checks, and they called it a money glitch.
Now take notice, they are actually depositing checks for $80,000, $40,000. And a lot of these young people are getting access to this money. And so they're thinking it's a glitch, but they're withdrawing this money, and you could be looking at charges from this. So TikTok is such a trend, and a lot of people seems like it's fun with dance trends, and there is some good information on TikTok, but unfortunately this can be a harmful situation if people don't understand how bank fraud and the banking system works.
What they didn't realize is that they were going to have to pay that money back when the check inevitably bounced. And so it wasn't a money glitch. This is actually check fraud. And Chase actually released a statement saying, please please don't do this. This is not a glitch. This is a this is a fraud. And they're aware of the situation and they're trying to handle it to the best of their abilities.
So think about that. If you owe $30,000, this is going to affect your credit negatively because number one, if you get in trouble for fraud, either way, that's a criminal case. But if you owe an outstanding debt to a bank, they're going to report it to your credit report and they're going to sue you. So this is going to trap you up, not only possibly to lose your freedom, but also to put you in debt and mess up your credit score. So please make sure if you have a young person that is new to credit and banking, your child, your niece, your nephew, make sure you educate them on this situation that they cannot get money fast and just run off. Then you have another end of it. It could be some people who's not young. They just might be unaware of the banking system and they might be on hard times. Let's admit, a lot of people are struggling. And so this could be enticing, but you have to understand there's some real world consequences to this just beyond financial. Now, here's another policy change going in at Chase, and this is going to cause damage in the credit system and really hurt a lot of people's credit scores, especially if other banks pick up on this trend. Now, this story is coming from payments, and this is Chase new policy change that Chase is to decline credit card payment for third parties BNPL plans. And if you don't know, that stands for buy now, pay later. Now, told to customers that they will stop allowing its credit card to be used to pay for third party buy now, pay later plans. The bank said in customers' credit statements viewed by payments effective October 10th, 2024, you will not be able to use Chase credit cards to pay for a third party buy now, pay later installment plan. These installment, i.e. Klarna, Afterpay, using your Chase credit cards will be declined. If your Chase credit card is used for any of these reoccurring BNPL plans, please update the payment method with your BNPL provider to avoid any missed payments or late charges. The statement added, this change come at a time when Chase offers its own BNPL option, Chase Pay Over Time, and was likely to boost customers' interest in its own offering. Newsweek reported on Tuesday, July 16th. Chase did not immediately reply to payments requests for comments. Experts expect that other companies will follow Chase's example. The Newsweek report added that Chase is unlikely to encounter resistance from customers because it offers its own BNPL option and gave customers 3 months notice of the pending changes in the policy. Now, at first glance, you would look at this and think, hey, Chase is securing their own interest with their own product. But here's the thing. With those buy now, pay later plans, those do not report to your credit report. Now with Chase in their plan, there's due. So with the Klarna and Afterpay option, you can hide that debt that you owe. So it doesn't affect your utilization, or if you go out and apply for a loan, it's not seen on your credit report. So in that case, you can kind of hide some of your debt if you need some extra cash. But they are really making sure that a lot of this stuff get reported. I see this as a backdoor to really get in people's financial business. And this can limit your lending, especially what's going on in this economy now. They already know that the job market is weak. This is why Jerome Powell has now moved to, in September, to decrease interest rates because it looks like a lot of companies are laying off. So it seems to me these banks want to know how much debt and how strapped that you are as an individual customer. So you want to be careful and just understand some of that stuff that's off the books, like Afterpay can be helpful. You don't want the banks or the credit companies to know all of your business. This is why I even tell people to watch out for Experian boosts. Remember, the credit companies just want data. They're not real bureaus. They're not government agencies. They collect your data and sell that information for a profit. So if you are a customer, just understand that a lot of banks may move in this direction, and it can really have some implications down the line, because a lot of people really don't have that cash flow because inflation's been really high and they're just trying to make it. So hopefully all this information was helpful to you. If you need to ask me any questions, feel free to drop it in the comment section. But if you have more detailed questions for me that you want to keep private, just go to my website and all your questions go directly to my cell phone. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. Stay tuned.